Yep, slurped out of it.
They suck the soul out of it.
They suck it out. They suckle. They
Jesus
suckle it out.
Christ. Never know when I'm gonna open Instagram and just get fucking flashbanged with 5K toys fucking Gooner post. Just happens all the time, man. All the time.
Well, I don't follow them, man. I know.
I know. But they post the cool shit sometimes.
They do.
Fucking, I opened it one time and I got greeted the fucking... You can't even see it. Hold on. It's too goddamn bright. And that's exactly emblematic of the problem. It was so fucking bright. This. You can't... Can you see it?
I see it.
You can make
I
it
see
out.
it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fucking...
Jesus
it's a
Christ.
lot.
Just raw ass out. Calm the fuck down, guys. What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing?
Oh my god.
I guess they're making money, man.
Yeah, oh, they have to be. They make so many of them.
They know that
really... Braden mentioned it one time. Oh, it was when we were doing a Gooner or Goner.
Yeah.
He's like, you never see these guys put their fucking Gooner figures all out on a shelf. Like, where's your Gooner display? Where's your Gooner pride, huh?
Yeah. Gooner, dude, it's in their jars in their fucking scary closet, dude.
I want to see closet. Someone's fucking 5K Gooner import, like, shelf display and see what that's fucking like. Yeah, just get a peek into that fucking world. I
like to imagine that it's like there's like a ring of the goblins like with their schlongs just out like standing around like a periphery.
They're all just stroking their cocks.
Yeah, they're all just I'm building my Gooner display.
You get like they get like the blood splatter effect kits that people make, but they paint it all white.
Oh, this is the jizz shelf.
Let me just dig through my bag of jizz effects and find the right one for the shot.
Oh god. Oh my god.
I mean, I kind of want to see it.
You want to build it. You got to see. It's like you can't.
I'm morbidly curious, man. I just want to see like what's that like.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's out there somewhere.
It must be. I've never dared look.
I've never dared look. I feel like it's like those guys because I have seen the guys that have like the anime booby statues.
Yes, I've seen those. I've seen like the statues on the shelves.
Yeah, I've never seen the figures, but I wonder if like the figures are just like placed amongst the statues or
they're
I don't know how much
they're
they think
hidden
about
behind statues.
They're hidden.
Creeping.
They're poking out behind a cheek.
Yeah. between the legs, they're just peeking through. Yeah. No, that's the goblin's job. That is the goblin's job.
Yeah. The Gooner Goblin.
I'm the Goon Goblin, Spider-Man.
I'm the Goon Goblin.
I'm rebranding.
That's the Goon.
I suppose let's get started, shall we?
I suppose. I'm woken up a little bit.
Hit that intro.
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome back to Iron Lung.
Alright. Salutations Posers, welcome to the Super Posers podcast. My name is Tyler, also known as Kasai Collects, joined by the man whose name starts with a T.
Yo, my name's Thatch, also known as Mac. What's up?
What's up? We are recording early in the morning so that this guy has a full day ahead of him. Otherwise, it was just going to be just me. And for whenever that episode has to happen, it's going to be fucking insane. So
it's going to be epic.
We'll get there someday. No. It's going to be... you will watch a man descend into madness. Trust me.
My pitch is you record half the podcast, as yourself, and then the other half as a separate yourself. And then you edit them together, so it's just you talking to yourself the entire time.
Something like that. I have an idea for it, and it's you will believe a man can go mad.
I'm excited. It's gonna be like Iron Lung, but it's the podcast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tyler's Lung.
Tyler's Lung. Iron Tyler.
We got any pickups, brother?
I got 0. I got nothing.
Right.
I was like sitting like, shit, what the hell? I got nothing.
Shit. Well, that's good because I brought shit to yap about. So I have 4 actual pickups, and then I have two little customs. One I just wanted to talk about because I just built him while I was waiting for the pod. It's just this little guy. He's just cool. I like him.
Yep. He's got his hammer.
Yeah, he's got a hammer. He's got a bag. I only have 2 regular stormtroopers now because I've cut down on Star Wars so much. So I figured I might as well just take the few things that I do have and just go unique with it. But
yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah, there's some lore. There's some lore behind him.
Some cool lore.
Yeah, but last weekend I was working on a bit of an interesting custom project. I had done this custom a while back.
That was so sick, dude. That is such a great idea. When I never thought of that, and then I saw you did it, and I was like, holy shit.
So this is Celty from Do Rah Rah Rah, show that I love, and it she had a resin printed and painted helmet that I thought the paint's getting scuffed a little bit. The paint job is really blah, I didn't do a very good job. And it just doesn't feel very good with the clear coat. So I was like, well, what if I could make this plastic? What if I could make all these colors real? So I took it to a shop in a bamboo file prep program and colored it painstakingly colored it, getting these fine details I'll send pics, but the you have to color every single individual fucking triangle basically for the S. Yeah, and then getting
oh my god,
the dividing line between the blue and the yellow just perfect so there wouldn't be any yellow or blue overlapping.
And you gotta match on the other side, right? You gotta do the other side
all the way around. And up into these divots and stuff. Oh my god, it was hell. It took me probably 3 hours total of just click, 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 click. But here's some comparison shots, and then just what she looks like. And that's with the printed one and then the painted one.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, that's so much better. Wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
But it was a bit of a tough one. So the first attempt to print it came out like this. I don't know how well this is going to translate, but you can see how dark it is. And it's this, a brighter line.
Oh,
yeah. So it wasn't purging enough between the black to the yellow. So that came out with 2 full failed helmets. So then we went to print it again, and my dad was like, "Oh, I'll just have it purge more when it switches from black to yellow." Well, he changed the setting to purge more when it switched from yellow to black. So it didn't fix anything. So we got 2 more failed rounds of helmets. And then so I went back in and tweaked it and redid it. And finally got the perfect color balance. And then I had to Dremel it out.
It's going to be durable?
Yes, it's going to be durable. I had to Dremel it out, which isn't easy because it's, FDM printer plastic. Yeah. So you heat it up at all, it gets squishy. Yeah, so that was a pain in the ass to clear out, but then I got hot glue up in there, made a socket, and so now she works.
Hell yeah.
Very happy with her. And then
That's
I'm making
cool.
making another one as a gift for Christy, because she has actually cosplayed this character before.
Yep.
So that will be fun. And then I got some actual pickups. So in the
Actual...
yes, real things that I spent money on. My money.
Oh boy.
Pickup
How dare
number
you
one.
in these times.
Yeah. Pickup number one, I spent almost $3,000 on tickets to Australia.
Hell yeah. Dope pickup. Put that one on the shelf.
And then I got, for $30, Zorro, the Netflix Zolo.
Yep. He looks good. Can't see his face. He looks like a skeleton, but he looks good. Bro stares into your soul.
He was on, there was like a discount or a coupon or something on Amazon, so this figure went for like $75 retail. I got him for 30. Braden was like, I'm so fucking jealous. And then the next day I picked up Luffy for $40 because I was like, I mean, I'm gonna have Nami and Zoro. Why not just have Luffy at this point?
Yeah.
So
now
exactly. I got them. Got the crew. The only 3 live action figures they've made. Please make more.
They got to.
If only.
I see you at GameStop every time. They're always there. They're always lingering. I always see you have Luffy or a Zoro.
If you can get them for cheap, they're pretty good.
Okay, good to know.
But and then I got Morty. I got Morty. I got Rick and Morty. I got Marty and Doc and Morty.
Marty and Doc.
Oh, look at them. These guys.
That's dope.
I don't know how to describe it. The feel of them is like they're like so matte, and it's kind of cold, and it feels like your fingers almost kind of glide over them. It's very strange. If you've ever felt it before, I don't know what material to compare it to, but it's just so specific. It's such a specific feeling, unlike any other action figure I've ever held.
Okay.
But they're cool though. I like them. There's
cool.
no way in hell that they can stand on their own. Their feet are fucking tiny. But they come with a ton of stuff, a bunch of different heads, faces, weapons, hands, stuff like that, and then stands.
Yeah. It's crazy. Seeing those characters in 3D, I can only think of Fortnite because it's the only point of reference I have.
Yeah.
I'm usually seeing him in 2D, and so then seeing him in 3D, I'm just like, oh, it's like Fortnite. Oh, he's fucking tall. Jesus.
He is big. He can
dominate anyone.
Well, Fortnite made him like broad, and like he's got thicker limbs too. Oh, his head's a little bit smaller as well. So when you compare like this to Fortnite, it's very strange, like juxtaposition. Because you look at Fortnite on its own, it doesn't feel weird. But then you look at this on its own, and like, yeah, that's the cartoon.
Yeah,
so, it's interesting. But he's got a strange feel. He doesn't smell like chemicals anymore, which he did when he came out the package. I get that a lot with figures that I get. It's just chemical smell.
Yeah, me too. Yep, me too.
I had that with the Miku.
It's like my first sense.
Yeah, the Magic Miku as well. She smelled like paint. Real heavy.
Anytime you get a McFarlane figure, or I get one, it smells fucking
God,
weird.
yeah.
Every time
I still remember when I got that fucking Frost Giant, and I opened that up. And what the fuck? Oh, man.
Todd let out a toxic fart right into the box, and
Todd was like, this one's a McFarlane special.
He gassed you.
He's like, tape it up.
Tape it up. Oh my god. I want to get that McFarlane Spawn. Dude, I might just buy that McFarlane Spawn 2-pack one of these days. I fucking want it so bad, dude. Oh my god, it's like...
it's great. I held it. I played with it when Braden got it. It's fucking great.
I want it so bad. Like,
I wish they should just do a single card of Todd, please.
They should. Please, with more like heads or faces or whatever.
Yeah, like at least an unhatted head, or like a modern Todd head where he's older.
Yeah. Older Todd. Gray Todd.
And then you could take the feet away from it, so the feet can be a 2-pack exclusive. So that doesn't lose any value.
He made it. It's something about making an action figure yourself and putting the dogs in it as an option is so weird.
Your dogs, they 3D scanned your feet for that.
Make sure my bare feet are included in the package. I know it's like an in joke. I'm just not in on the joke.
Just like wiggling his toes. Susan, make sure to get all the detail.
Make sure you sculpt it properly. I have a mole right here.
This one's a little crooked. My nails are particularly unclipped today.
My big toe on my left foot is shaved off a little because of an accident as a child.
It was a badass incident fighting some demons.
It was a badass incident. It was an incident.
Yeah, well, speaking of incidents, Hasbro had one. Because apparently they're lagging. Yeah, they had a fucking accident, all right. I don't think they meant to do this, but they decided to step into the big leagues. They want to contend with Jada Toys and fucking Storm Collectibles and various third-party companies and fucking Amazing Yamaguchi. They want to tussle with the big boys because they want to make figures of the Street Fighter movie.
They are just up Jada's asshole with the Street Fighter shit. They've gotten so close to making Street Fighter figures, but it's always just been like around. They're like, oh, we're gonna do Street Fighter, Power Ranger. Oh, we're gonna do the one half of Marvel vs. Capcom, and now we're doing the movie ones. They're just waiting. If I'm Jada, I'm like, back the fuck up, dude. Back the fuck up. Chill out. This is all we have.
When you're driving, this is fucking someone riding like 5 inches off your ass, and sometimes you just gotta brake check them to get them to back up.
Yep. Oh,
but yeah, Hasbro has dabbled in Street Fighter before, back before they unceremoniously murdered their Power Ranger line.
Man, those are dope.
Dabbled. They are cool. She's, I don't know if you can tell, she's fucking
rattling.
But yeah, they're cool. They also did Ken and Ryu, which I haven't gotten yet.
Interesting. Yeah, those ones are cool. I've only seen those two and the Ryu. I've never seen the Ken before. I don't know what he looks like.
I think the Red Ranger, but he's sleeveless and he's got vaguely like gi belt and then a gold like chest plate.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, okay, pretty straightforward.
It's the least inspired of all of them.
Okay, gotcha. That's probably why I don't remember it at all.
Yeah, he's very forgettable. But I would like to get them at some point. The only reason I haven't is because I still don't have a Ken or Ryu figure. I only have Cammy and Chun-Li, so I got Cammy and Chun-Li.
Yep. That's cool.
But yeah, I mean these are interesting. They didn't come with like unmasked heads or anything, but they came with specific, character specific effects that represent like their powers from the game. So that was neat. Yeah. It was the Power Ranger line, so they're pretty jank. They don't compare at all to the Jada figures. And
no, I don't imagine they do.
I don't think Hasbro's made. I mean, to be fair, I don't own a Maximum Spider-Man. But I don't think of any Hasbro figure I've experienced, they've ever made a figure that compares to the Jada figures.
I don't have any of the Jada figures.
Like, classified.
So I can't. I don't have any of the Jada Street Fighter figures, so I can't even. I can't tell you. Yeah. I just have Mega Man and Scooby or Shaggy. I don't know. It's interesting. I bet they're gonna try to like match the articulation if they can. Like they're probably gonna have the points. The engineering on them will probably be kind of weird. It'll probably be like if you look at them as a PNG, like oh yeah, they got the butterflies and they got the torso, but then when you use them, it'll be like oh, but the torso barely functions. It'll be something like that. I bet. You know.
Yeah, because Jada does like the dumbbells in the bottom, like a ball joint in the bottom and the top. So for their female figures, they can really get around. And then Jada does pinless joints way better. They're so much smoother than Hasbro's pinless joints.
Yes, they are. Hasbro's are scary.
Hasbro's are they're rickety and they're stiff.
You're like bending and you're like, is it gonna actually bend or am I just gonna bust this arm in half?
Yeah, or do I need to heat this up so that I don't?
And then usually
figure.
If there's a double, one of them is like frozen and the other one, that happens a lot. Where like the up, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. A lot of the characters look very accurate to how they look in the game, but they're just weird live action versions, So I'm sure they'll be recognizable. I don't know. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting.
It is so interesting.
I'm not sure.
And I just know that when these figures get revealed, when they go up for pre-order and their accessories are shown, when they get released, the entire community is going to be clowning on Hasbro the entire time. He's going to be like, you guys aren't Jada. You're not Storm. Get out of here.
I don't know why they'd want to, because they're like forcing a comparison by doing this. I guess because they really want Street Fighter. I guess I don't know why they're obsessed with Street Fighter, but like they don't have to force a direct comparison like this. Like no one's gonna compare the Tron Legacy figures to fucking Jada or something like that. There's no comparison there. I don't like they're offering something. I don't know. This line should have been by Jada. I just don't get why let them have this for Christ's sake. I don't know.
It's so interesting because once this comes out, you'll have Jada Street Fighter. I mean, you'll have all those other like overseas lines that I named. Like Amazing Yamaguchi, Storm Arena. But then also there will be the Mattel WWE Street Fighter crossover figures.
Oh yeah.
And then also these Hasbro ones, and then also the Power Ranger ones. So like, there's gonna be such like a breadth of like diverse takes on Street Fighter as a concept.
It's weird because Street Fighter is like a pretty popular game, but it's not like fucking Mario or Sonic or something.
Yeah,
like it's not.
Or like
it's weird that it's not even. I don't know. It's weird. Why does it have so much? It's like Ninja Turtles. They're in bed with everybody. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, I wonder if it is just a similar sort of loose arrangement like Ninja Turtles, where like anybody can really have it if they want.
Yeah.
But for Street Fighter, at least it seems that like has to be more specific. It's either got to be this game or this movie or this crossover or something.
Yeah. Weird.
I don't know. It's very strange.
I think I understand what Hasbro's basic. I mean, obviously they're kind of scrambling to find any big new line that's basic because Star Wars and Marvel aren't doing well, which means Hasbro's not doing well because they don't have anything else, But the thing, I think what they're trying to replicate here is earlier Hasbro and earlier action figure toy lines where like a movie would come out, you'd get like one, maybe two waves of like figures for any specific movie, and then the line would get dropped, And that that's a way to make money, something's publicly out, there's toys people want for it, you go grab it. But like I think as we were used to now, the attempt to establish long-running lines and like different pillars of these companies, which is kind of what they turned into recently, but I feel like they're trying to go back to like, oh yeah, we're just gonna do 6 figures for this movie that's coming out and then we're gonna drop it and then do 6 figures for this other movie that's gonna come out.
That is interesting.
Because that's just what it reminded me of.
We had Indiana Jones, which was like 25 figures.
Yep.
And they said that at the beginning, and they kept true to their word.
Yep.
At least on that aspect of it, we know.
Yeah.
But and then Tron, we get Tron fucking Jared Leto edition, Ares.
Yep.
And now they're doing probably only one wave for Legacy.
Only one wave.
If that happens.
Hopefully. Hope to God, please. I'm a little. I wonder if they're. We don't need to get into it, but I'm almost wondering if they're going to consolidate it and be like, rather than 6 individual figures, it'll be like 3 2-packs or something weird like that. Like, I wonder if they're going to change something about it, and maybe they don't release the light cycle or something. I don't know. That would make me sad though. I really want it.
Just don't cancel it, please.
Please.
I want this figure so bad.
But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking is going on. Rather than like planting a flag, being like, all right, we're doing our like pillars, like we're doing our Power Ranger, our Marvel, our Star Wars. I think it's gonna be like, hey, look, there's a fucking Voltron movie coming out. We'll do one wave and then we'll drop it, unless it's really popular.
Yeah,
maybe then we'll do more.
They did announce that they're doing product for Voltron.
Yep,
that's interesting.
Super random.
Very random.
I don't get
Henry Cavill's Voltron. Let's go.
Let's go. It's done shooting. It's all it's like they're in
really?
post-production right now.
That's fucking.
Yeah.
I feel like I just heard about this movie existing last week.
They're either done or about to be done. I'm pretty sure they're done. Yeah, it's strange. I'm wondering about Voltron because I'm like, I mean, look, the pilots are cool, but everybody wants fucking Voltron.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I can't see myself buying 6 pilots and that's it. You know, like, I would want, like, the guy, you know? Like, so what are they going to do? Like a 6-inch Voltron or little robots that can, like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what that will even look like. I'm not sure. Are they going to do big fucking packs with a 6-inch guy and a robot and it's like $50? You have to buy fucking $500 fucking...
Not at all the fucking in-scale robot either.
Yep.
That's interesting. I wonder if maybe they do like a wave of the pilots as figures, and then separately on like their Transformers side of the company they do like a line of just the lions.
Yeah.
That can
World of
transform.
Voltron.
Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, like I would like if like they did a 3 3/4 inch scale like Voltron robot, you know, and then you can also have a little guy with it.
Is Hasbro going to do more than one wave of Street Fighter? Because there's a lot of fucking characters in this movie, and you can't get them all in one wave.
There are a lot of characters. I think it depends on how maybe they have 2 planned max. I don't see any more than 2 planned at best case, but it's probably a wait and see. Like how popular is it? Like what if the movie falls on its ass? Right? You're not going to want to be ushering products out on the shelves for some buttfuck movie that no one likes. You know?
Yeah. But that's also that's the risk you run with, you know, that strategy of putting out a line of toys alongside a movie. So. Yeah, no, that's why you'd see like Kmart's fucking loaded up with these single wave fucking fuck ass licensed toys. Yeah, I remember. This was my childhood. This is how I got shit. I had to go to the Kmart and be like, all right, what movie does no one else care about that has toys right now? Oh, Tron. Damn.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting situation. Yeah.
I wonder if we'll hear about more random announcements like this. More random lines.
Would not be surprised. I'm just trying to figure... I mean, like, I'm sure you could look at the next, like, 3 years of big blockbuster movies, and you could probably point out a couple that are, like, maybe this one, maybe that one, you know? We'll see. If they ever do, like, a new Pirates of the Caribbean movie, they'll probably do one fuck-ass wave for that, you know? Situations like that.
That's interesting. That is very interesting.
I guess there's Star Wars coming out though as well.
Yes. Well, they have. Oh god, they've got like so much planned for the Mandalorian movie.
Yeah.
The leaks are.
And then Marvel is
like
just Avengers
figures or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't know. My brain is like fogging up about the fucking license shit. Also, sometimes they'll just do a streaming show, and you're like, what? You know, like these companies will just be like, oh, we're doing Fallout figures, and you're like,
yeah,
huh?
Well, I think Todd's got that one on lock.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. No, I don't mean they're gonna do Fallout, but like there could be a I don't know, Percy Jackson season 4 and Hasbro does fucking 4 figures for it for some reason. You know, like I don't know, like it's weird. They're weird.
That's true. Yeah.
Someone's got to do Lord of the Rings. What the fuck, man? They are doing that new movie. It's coming out with most of the old cast. That Gollum movie that nobody asked for.
Yeah. Surrey and McKellen's gonna look like a rotten corpse.
Yes, that one. So maybe I could see them doing like a tie-in, like, hey, look, Lord of the Rings, legacy line to go. But that's also more old Hasbro. That's not necessarily something new Hasbro
Yeah.
does as much now. So I
That
don't.
would also be a very Indiana Jones move to pull, and I don't think they're ever going to do that again.
No, I don't think so. I think Indiana Jones was like that was the straw that broke the camel's back. That was when they were like, something's got to change.
Yeah, they're like, okay, all right, this classic movie franchise that everyone loves is they don't want to buy our shitty ass figures.
Our mid ass figures that they can't even see in the box. Yeah, dude.
God, fuck. Yeah, oh man, because I did that. Never crossed my mind.
For 0.5 of the movies. Yeah. Oh my god, it's so dumb.
Yeah, that never crossed my mind that they might be going to like a classic sort of format.
That's what it looks like to me. Is just like, but and then hoping something sticks, right? Like just hoping something catches on,
Yeah.
So we'll see. I don't know.
I suppose.
If He-Man wasn't obviously super owned by Mattel, I'd be like, that would be a prime Hasbro like movie grab,
Well,
interesting.
In the topic of Hasbro's few remaining ongoing lines, we have some G.I. Joes to talk about. Oh, fuck. Brayden's not here. I didn't save the pictures.
Me neither, bro. Sorry.
I forgot. What do you think about Marvel Legends doing a fan stream on the 10th, 4 days before Toy Fair?
I'm pissed because they always do it. That's what, Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
I'm always pissed because they always do it on fucking Tuesday, and if they just did it on Monday, I could watch it like live, but they never do. I'm always at work, I'm so mad. Just do it on a Monday, please. I don't understand. I hate their schedule for those. So every time I'm at work and I gotta watch you guys I gotta like look at my phone and see you guys blowing it up with like images of Deadpool and shit. I don't know. So that's been annoying. But I don't know. It'll be interesting. I don't know what it could be. I'm trying to picture like what I know is coming up. I think honestly it'll be the last of whatever they're doing that isn't Spider-Man and Doomsday at the end of the year, because like that's clearly gonna take up much of the end of the year. So I'm guessing they're just revealing all the stuff they can before that. So maybe they've hinted at more Deadpool and Wolverine figures recently, so they could presumably reveal more of those. I think if there's some fucking random like Target exclusive Wonder Man or something, this would be the place for that. I don't know. One day they're gonna.
You're hoping.
I'm just hoping. I don't know. I really don't know what it's gonna be. I think we're just kind of biding our time until Spider-Man and Doomsday. And ironically, I feel like we're gonna see Doomsday figures before Spider-Man figures, even though Spider-Man's coming before Doomsday.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I just know. I think we're like on the cusp of Doomsday merch dropping. Like we're like right here.
Considering it was supposed to come out in what, May?
Yep, exactly. Yeah, and like we're gonna at least get it like revealed very soon. Like we're gonna start seeing the stuff soon. So
yeah,
like and they're real close to showing what Doctor Doom looks like. Like we've got like sandals with Doctor Doom on it. I'm like, is it movie Doctor Doom or comic book Doctor Doom? I can't tell. So we'll see. I don't know. Apparently, Doctor Doom's not gonna fucking take his mask off the entire movie, which is
good.
Fucking why are I don't know. Apparently, he's not going to take it off the whole. Not going to explain the Robert Downey Jr. thing until the next movie. That's the only thing anybody wants you to explain.
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery. He's just a guy.
Intrigued.
Anyway, that's a whole tangent. So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Daredevil makes sense. I remember you guys were talking about that. If there is Daredevil figures, yeah, like that makes a lot of sense.
That's such an easy repaint for them. You just cast it all in black, do a little web paint, and then there you go.
Yep. Yeah, that'd be super easy. I kind of hope it's that. I would be excited about that.
That'd be great. That'd be hype. I'd buy another.
That'd be hype.
3, maybe.
Maybe 4, 5. I don't know.
But all right, we got some G.I. Joe reviews for G.I. Joe Day.
G.I. Joe, it's fucking G.I. Joe, mate.
In order, we've got Ninja Force Zartan. We've got Hydro Viper, Cobra Overkill, Zanya with Dreadnought Chameleon.
Chameleon. Oh, I'm looking.
All right, then we got Airtight and Red Dog and Taurus 2-pack, and then a Mysterious a Cowboy Man.
Oh, it's the ghoul. Just kidding, it's not.
It's the Goofy Ghoul.
It's the Goofy Ghoul. I like the football. That's cool. All right.
These are sick.
These are cool.
Great.
These are great.
The Cobra Overkill looks ridiculous, but I fucking love that guy.
I like him too. I like his weird palm.
His tits are gonna hinge open or something. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, look at the big robot man, right? Big gold green robot.
Oh yeah. He's
got hinge points. He's gonna reveal his heart.
He's gonna go look at my boobs.
Look at me. Yeah, Zanya looks super cool. I love that with the chameleon. That set looks dope. She's got a fucking Jason Voorhees ski mask.
Yeah, she'll fuck you up.
She will. And you know what? I'll take it.
I want it.
I'll take it.
I want it.
G.I. Joe just always looks fucking sick. So
it's always peak. It's rarely not peak.
Yeah,
rarely is it not peak.
I don't know if I've ever seen a mid G.I. Joe figure, at least for a while.
Not for some time. I think sometimes they'll release a guy that's just a slightly different repaint of another guy, and sometimes I'll see people be like,
yeah,
happened a couple times.
Sometimes they'll put out just Military Man number 3, and I'm like, yep. I mean, that still looks like a great fucking figure.
Yep.
So
that's true.
It is what it is, man. But moving on, got a little bit more news. A little bit more news. To start with, we got some.
Oh man, this was crazy.
Jazzwares FNAF reveals.
I can't believe they just started. Yeah, man, just a lot of shit. I was surprised. Every day was more Jazzwares shit.
We got the World of FNAF Wizards revealed, which is pretty cool, pretty neat. It's the 5-inch line. Whatever.
They look so much like the bigger ones, the ones that we get, the Endo series, but they not. Every time I see them, they look so familiar. I'm like, oh, I've kind of seen that,
Yeah. Although Withered Chica's so different.
Yeah.
Her hands
she has
are so strange.
She's got colored noodles now. Yeah.
Colored noodles and big old balls for the noodles to come out of.
Big old balls, yeah. Her big old balls. Tassels. They look like tassels more than...
They do, yeah. She's got pom-poms.
Pom-poms. That's why she's doing this all the time.
Yeah. She's cheerleader. And then we got some big fat mid. What the fuck?
Yeah.
We got the fucking Jack in the Box ass puppet revealed. Bro.
Lame.
What the fuck?
Shit's cringe. Shit is so cringe.
And then Balloon Boy looks like Balloon Boy, whatever. And then fucking Crying Child in color.
Dude, Crying Child figure made me laugh so hard because it's just I understand. I get it. If you made a figure of those fucking pixels, that's what it'd look like. I understand. It doesn't make it any more fucking ridiculous looking.
Has this motherfucker ever been in color?
I don't know. I
only ever know him in black and white.
I feel like he's been in color. Am I crazy? Crying Child.
Maybe.
Or is it an extrapolated, well, in this minigame, he's this color?
Yeah, or in this minigame, there's another Crying Child that is this color.
I don't know. I'm looking at Crying Child colors, and none of them are matching the colors presented here at all. So... Mm-hmm. Oh, I've seen some people do the green. I don't know. I have no idea. The FNAF Deep Lore people need to come in here and tell us.
Hey, FNAF theorists, huh? What's up with green?
Why is it green? Why is it green?
Yeah.
I didn't even know what it was when I first saw it. I was like...
You're like, what are those squares?
I was like, what is it? What are those squares here? And then I was like, oh, that's the crying child. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, it's just pixels. Okay.
Yep. It's fucking, I don't know, man. And then we get like fucking Ringmaster Foxy and Magician Marionette or fucking Mangle. Huh? What?
I don't. Huh? What? I don't. I mean, he looks insane. He looks cool. He looks sick. The Foxy looks sick. Like
he's got the
drip on. Yeah. But what? Where? I don't know what this is from. I don't know what I'm looking at. Like
FNAF VR,
I thought I knew FNAF. I put a lot of work.
FNAF AR, I presume.
I've watched the lore videos, y'all, and I don't fucking know what this is. I'm so confused. All right.
This is just, you know, they were hosting a play at the pizzeria in their downtime. And, you know, Foxy got really into character, started whipping people.
Yep. Whipping the shit out of people.
He went yar.
Yeah. No, there was a Jazzwares employee doing his own fan verse on his tablet.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe we can make a figure out of that.
He slipped some designs for his fanfic into the docket. Something, man. This is very strange. He's got like skulls on his belt or something. What's going on?
Yeah, well, because he's like kind of a pirate, but kind of not. It's weird.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Strange. But I mean, it shows that they're going out there at least.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, and then from some show in London, I think we got a little itty bit of a glimpse at what looks like the next wave 3 of World of FNAF, or wave 4 or something, if they're counting the first few figures. Yeah. But it's gonna be Sister Location, and we got just a teensy glimpse at what looks like Baby and Funtime Freddy, Foxy, and maybe Ballora, or that's Ennard.
It's hard to, you can't really see them, but it is very cool. I love Sister Location, so it is very cool they're doing them.
Cool.
They're probably going to improve the proportions based on the old ones.
I wish it wasn't World of FNAF.
But where's the? I don't know. Endo. We need those Endo ones. I'd lose my. I'd goon. It's true. I would.
Where's the good ones?
Where's the good one? Where's the good one? I know. It's cool they're doing it though. World of FNAF is kind of just whatever. They're just doing like there's no logical reasoning to how
things out too. So you're really getting a world of characters real fast.
Yeah, exactly. I actually was just at GameStop yesterday and I saw the wave that just came out. I saw the little model one with the golden Freddy, and then I saw they also had the World of FNAF 1 figures. I was picking up. I held up Bonnie and I accidentally flung him across the fucking GameStop and I felt like an idiot.
How did you manage that? Did he jump scare you? Just freaked out?
It's like, oh shit! So I had like a muscle spasm or something. I don't know, but I was like, oh shit! I don't want the fucking GameStop employees to think I'm fucking tossing FNAF figures around the store.
Hey! You show Bonnie some respect.
Hey! Yeah. No, I was looking for Chica because I'm obviously I haven't gotten her yet, you know. Yeah. And I was greeted with the model. The boxes for the little like things are quite small. They're like a square for the model set. But it looks cool. I forgot how much they were. I think they're $20, right? Am I stupid? $25?
They're pretty cheap.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Why don't we have a no Golden Freddy though?
Yeah, what the fuck? What's going on there, y'all? That's so weird. I thought about that on the way home one of the couple. I was like, why the fuck? He's like in the first game. Like he's kind of he's a classic. He's in the movie. Yeah.
Just do the Freddy 2-pack, but recolor the pieces to all be yellow.
Yep.
Very Goofy ass behavior. But whatever. Alright. That's enough being frustrated with FNAF.
They're really
Moving
they're
on.
those Ringmaster
Oh.
those characters are Target exclusive. At least one of them is a Target exclusive.
Oh, interesting. I think
Which Target's barely got these things, so I think this new wave is, and they're really gonna actually be implementing them in more stores. That's kind of what that tells me.
Well, I think the Rockstars are Walmart exclusive.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about those. Yeah.
Rockstar
I think they must have
Rockstar Chica are Walmart exclusive.
They must have gotten the numbers they wanted on the first wave to justify a proper expansion and distribution, securing stuff.
To retailers. So yeah, hopefully we'll be seeing some more consistency with future waves at least.
I hope so.
And we have been seeing some re-releases of the actual Endo figures because
yes,
Freddie and Bonnie have been showing back up alongside Foxy and Chica. They went up on GameStop. I ordered another Foxy Chica set.
So. Yeah, I just gotta find a Chica, but it's interesting. It's weird to see the FNAF section at my local GameStop slowly transform from Funko into it's the same aisle, the same spot.
Yeah.
It's just slowly becoming Jazzwares over time.
That feels like some fucking Toy Story 1, Woody being phased out for Buzz Lightyear sort of vibes. It's kind of sad.
Yep.
Really is the end.
It is kind of sad. Yeah. Yep. I was expecting it to be all at once, but it was. It was a slow death. I can still find some of those
slow, tragic death. I mean, we went hunting, and I got Vanny, so.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. All right.
The rise of FNAF.
Nobody cares about that. Okay, let's talk about something important. All right, something. All right. Sigma. What the Sigma? I'm never gonna fucking let this joke die whenever this word comes up. It's the Kotobukiya model kit X Sigma. He's in color and up for pre-order.
He's a Sigma.
He is. Look at him. I mean, look at that fucking jaw.
He's got a fucking lightsaber.
Look how square that butt chin is.
I know. I've never seen a chin that butted more than that in my life. God damn.
He could shit out of that chin if he wanted to.
He's a cool guy. He's a cool little.
He's a cool guy.
He could produce shit out of that chin.
They say shit-eating grin. He's got a shit-eating chin. Just saying.
Hey. He's got the big fucking plastic cape situation.
Yeah, he does. He stands fucking 8 inches tall, and if you want him, he's gonna run you on Big Bad Toy Store a hefty $127.
God, Jesus Christ. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I guess so. God damn.
God damn. Oh, interesting.
Real shit.
That's so fucking expensive. Apparently the high Mega Man X0 went up for pre-order as well at some point, and he's $78.
Oh my god.
That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous, bro.
That's ridiculous.
Jesus Christ.
But
you gotta pay a lot for Mega Man. It's a pristine franchise.
Yeah. What do you think of this guy? He's your arch nemesis, right? You hate this guy.
I know he is. No, I know. He's cool. Look, I love those, and this guy's fine. But I always liked the smaller RoboMasters more than this fucking guy, in my humble opinion. Those guys were goated. I don't know. This guy's fine. He's cool. He just kind of looks like a Dragon Ball character to me.
He does. He totally does.
So he's fine. He's cool. I like his big Sigma butt chin, but I don't know. He's not. Yeah. He also kind of looks like Buzz Lightyear, to be honest with you. If you just look at his chest.
He totally does. You're so right.
You can make a Mega Man Buzz Lightyear. This guy.
He's like Buzz Lightyear up in the chest, Dragon Ball in the crotch, and then his arms and legs get just a little weird.
His arms and legs get. Yep. If you paint around his head purple and you just have his face out, he could also have a Buzz Lightyear head.
He's got Buzz has the ear cups. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
These guys is fucking Buzz.
He's Buzz Lightyear. He's a fraud.
He's Buzz. He's a fraud. He's a fucking fraud.
All right. Well, fuck him.
Fuck him.
All right. Stranger Things put out a new trailer. We get to talk about Stranger Things again. Did you see this? Did you not see this? Did you not see this? Did you not see this?
At all, bro. No.
You need to watch the trailer, my man. You need to watch the trailer.
Oh fuck. Well, I'm pulling it up.
Tales of 80, Stranger Things, Tales of 87. There is
Baby Rain.
Before you watch this trailer, there is no fucking way in hell that this show is canon. None.
No way?
No.
Okay.
And you'll see why.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, that was cool. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Okay, I watched it. Okay, we can log in. Look, knee-jerk reaction, I'm insanely biased because I love animation, but I kind of liked it. I kind of liked it. I don't know. Sure. It looks like a Halloween special. It's like an I kind of like that it's not. When that fucking pumpkin came up, I was like, well, this isn't canon. But then I was like, oh wait, but it's like a fucking crazy pumpkin head guy. You know, like the colors are cool.
It looks great. It looks really cool. But also, it looks cool. No fuck ass way this is canon at all.
Parallel universe, man.
This is not like just a random day that they never mention again.
No.
This is the most insane stuff that happens in the entire franchise.
Literally, kinda, yeah. It's definitely not canon. It's almost like the real Ghostbusters. Like that's what it reminds me of. Where it's like
it's the real Strange Things.
They're fighting like fucking actual devils and demons and fucking Satan and shit on real Ghostbusters, and it's psychotic and insane. And then you go into the movies and you're like, oh, there's slime we gotta stop.
Oh, Slimer, no sliming.
No Slimer. And then they're like, I am the embodiment of evil and death itself. Like, it's like, Jesus Christ. That's what it makes me think of. It's clearly not canon at all. I almost am like sad that it's like, I almost wish that it was like, I don't know. I almost wish it was its own thing. I'm like that close. It's so close to like, I get we're getting all the same characters, which is fine, but like, I don't know, man. I kind of would have been happy if they were like, this is a separate story in the Stranger Things universe and it just has nothing to do with anything. Yeah, I don't know.
Also, there's like this fucking fanfic ass character that's with them in some of the shots where it's like some guy and or gal with like buzz sides and like hair up on top and
classic animation. Anyone. Nope. Classic animation character. We're gonna add someone with shaved sides to our cartoon.
Yeah. This fucking arcane ass character in the Stranger Things in the 80s.
Yeah, but like the colors are gorgeous. Like there's some really beautiful Yeah. I don't know. It looks kind of interesting. I'm definitely gonna watch it, but I almost wonder if it would have been served better as like a 60-minute special or something that's like its own thing or like its own what if situation or something like that. I don't know. But we'll see. I hope this writing is good. I don't know what the fuck I don't know what to expect from that. I didn't really like the thing with Steve at the end. I was like, oh boy. Because also, I guess at that stage he still likes Nancy. I don't know.
He never stopped really liking Nancy.
That's true. But he's like makes peace with it by the end. He's like, yeah, no, we're just friends.
Yeah.
I don't know. At what point does he get there though? I guess that's what I'm wondering.
I would say maybe season 4, but then also Eddie gives him that whole speech like, you need to go fucking get that girl, dude. She's perfect for you.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Weird. Anyway, it looks psychotic, but it's absolutely not canon in any way, shape, or form. I also definitely don't think people are going to watch it as much as they think people are going to watch it. But this studio whatever
the
studio,
fall off for animation is just huge, regardless.
yes, whatever they contracted to do this animation, they are kicking ass. It's gorgeous looking. Like, I'm very impressed by the animation. Like, it's very, very cool. It's a lot of style. It's very confident. A lot of times these like animated versions of live franchises do not take a big swing on the visual language because they're scared it's going to look so disconnected. It's kind of refreshing to see them just be like, well, we're going to do our own this all green and purple and fucking, you know, it looks like Beetlejuice now, but whatever. Like, we're just going to do it.
It is pretty Beetlejuicy, but even in just like the design of the monsters. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an interesting comparison.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
interesting.
It's interesting. Shane Braden's not here to give his thoughts.
Yeah.
Fucker.
I would love to know his thoughts. Yeah. I bet he'd probably like it. I think he's probably gonna like. He likes when shit gets wonky and bizarre and exaggerated.
He might also just be like, I'm not gonna watch it. Like he might.
Yeah, you're right. I could also see him just be like, I don't care.
Stranger Things overall now.
Yes. Yeah. I don't care.
He kind of got grumpy over it as the weeks went on at the end of the year.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. Well, that's how people are nowadays. It's just. I think he was tired because it's like nobody talked about Stranger Things for fucking 4 years, and then everyone was talking about it for like 2 months.
Yeah.
What are you talking?
Well, I think it was more like everyone was shitting on it, and he was so happy with it. He's like, "Oh yeah, I don't want to talk about it anymore."
Yeah, that's yeah. He's butthurt about it. But,
yeah,
I mean, it's over. It's over, right?
But like, it's not though. Cartoon.
It's not though. There it is. It's back. Oh God.
You thought we were done? Here we go.
Yep. Ah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
All right. Well, next up, I believe I'm next. Let me see. No, Fallout. Okay, Fallout's next. So.
Oh, Fallout? We're here?
We're
now? It's here in the now?
We are here to talk about the Fallout.
So we haven't been talking about Fallout. I love how you call it Stranger Things cartoon trailer. You didn't even call it the name. I don't know. It's a cartoon.
I didn't know. I could not remember what the name was.
No, it's a dumb name too. Yeah. Anyway, Fallout. So Fallout Season 2 has been coming out the last couple months. I was talking to. They made a huge mistake. I was talking to my partner Viv about when they started putting Fallout out as Stranger Things was wrapping up, and I was like, this is a terrible idea because Stranger Things is going to suck all of the conversation away from Fallout, and that is exactly what happened.
I didn't
so
know
no one's been talking. Apparently it's been getting good viewership. They actually bumped the finale up earlier to release sooner, you know? But no one's, it's not like, I think it's one of those things where it's kind of like Fallout or Bethesda, where I think it's just got a group of loyal followers, but the general populace has just not been paying attention at all, you know? I think they should have waited till January because nothing fucking else has been coming out, you know? It would have been the perfect time.
Besides all of the anime, nothing.
Besides all the anime,
North American viewers, have been coming out.
Yes. But yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised they did it anyway. So nobody pretty much caught wind, and it just now it's wrapped up. And I feel like I told a lot of people, I'm like, oh yeah, the whole season's out. And they're like, what? Really?
Yeah, I didn't know. I'm fucking.
Yeah.
Hell if I knew.
So I want to just briefly talk about recap, overall, how was the season and all that? Is it still peak? Is it still garbage? Or is it garbage or whatever? Is it whatever? And maybe a brief, I won't spoil anything, but a brief general, overarching, where maybe the show's going, you know, and all that. So yeah, basically the season so this season's interesting because last season promises New Vegas, right? And in general, which is one of the Fallout games, Fallout New Vegas, and it's one of the most popular they all love it. It's like you know, the Halo Reach of Fallout, basically, you know. So a lot of people were excited about that. But also Fallout came out a little bit ago, and I think a lot of people forgot what happened in season 1, to be honest with you. They start the season off really smart, though. They started off with the Ghoul and with Lucy going to New Vegas. That's the first episode, and that's a really nice, if you think of Fallout the show, what do you think of? The Ghoul and Lucy talking. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's what you think of. You know, you think of those two characters. So it eases you in, and they do a great thing where I think they do a recap of season 1, but every episode they don't just recap the episode before. They will recap footage from season 1 that you might want. So you'll like forget about a guy in season 1, and then he'll come back in season 2. But in the recap, they'll be like, "Oh, remember that guy from season 1? He might be this episode," you know. So that helps too, because a lot happens, and Fallout's a very dense franchise, right? So it can be kind of like system override, just dropping in cold. But yeah, it's a great season. I mean, it's really solid. I think it's probably less like cohesive and like solid, just really solid, streamlined as season 1 was. I think it probably gets a little bit messier, but at the same time, I think its highs are higher than season 1's highs, you know? And it's clearly a setup season. A lot of people have said this. This is a setup season, you know? This is a season setting up the future of the show, you know? This usually happens. Shows will realize that they're going to be like 5 seasons, and then season 2 is like, all right, fuck, we got to like, you know, rationalize that. We got to start laying the groundworks or leaving the space for that. But you do get a full storyline about New Vegas in this. You get a beginning, middle, and end to New Vegas, and it wraps up the end of, like, you do get a whole arc there, like, you know. And the characters continue to change, and they wrap up. I would say if the main villain of season 1 is the father, you know, Hank, they wrap up the Hank Lucy storyline this season in a very satisfying way. I'm not going to spoil it or say what happens, but I will say they're not going to string you along for that like the whole show, you know, like that wraps up this season, which is also really satisfying, because that's kind of the one thing I think everyone remembers from the end is her dad ended up being evil, and then he got in a mech and went to New Vegas, right? That you understand, you learn why, you know, you learn what, and you get a resolution to that, which I think is very good is important for a solid season to have that, and you'd be surprised how few seasons actually fucking do that shit. But anyway, the Ghoul character arc is so cool because if you remember, the Ghoul has 2 storylines in this show. There's the Ghoul, and then there's him there's Cooper when he's a human in the past, you know, before the bombs drop, and they continue that. And again, that's cool because Fallout doesn't really explore the time period before the bombs drop very much in the games, you know. And it's really cool to show, like, because it's not our world before it's still a parallel universe before the bombs drop. It's still like there's different wars, there's different, you know, it's a different universe. So they lean into that, they get into the mythology of that a little bit more.
It's also like I mean, based on the one intro from Fallout 4 that I played, it's almost like a Fantastic Four, like retro sci-fi 60s sort of deal.
Yep. Yeah, totally. 100%. It's just so cool because they work in a lot of the same, like the darker sides of like the 60s and all that. And then like everyone, like the whole, the stuff that led us into the Cold War and all that, like that era, you know, they work in similar concepts into this. It feels like a similar point, but it's just like a different version of it. But so you get to explore that more. You get to learn a lot more about Vault-Tec. In the first season, they imply that Vault-Tec dropped the bombs, right? In this season, they're like, maybe things are complicated than that. And I'm kind of thinking, I think our fans of the games were always like, man, they never really confirm who drops the bombs in the games, you know? I guess the show just confirmed it was Vault-Tec. I think that they're playing hot potato with it. I think the show I think they intentionally mislead us to think they're going to answer that, and then every time you start to get to the answer, they're like, "Oh, actually," you know. So that's interesting. But what's cool about that is you're seeing at the end of the Cooper storyline season 1, he finds out about Vault-Tec that they're planning to drop the bombs. He finds out about that at the end of the right, because we get a flash forward in the first episode of him trying to save his daughter when the bombs are dropping, right? We see that, and then we flash back for the rest of his story in season 1. We are still working up to that first flashback of the bombs dropping. He's riding the horse. We're not there yet, you know? But what you're seeing is it's cool what they do. The present day Ghoul is like learning to become a man again and start to rebuild his morals and like his thing. he's like a bad person learning to be a good person again. The past version of the ghoul is a good person starting to fall from grace, you know? So you're watching him in parallel kind of go through those arcs, which is really cool as you see it happen. And I think the ghoul will have one of the most satisfying character arcs in this entire show. They scare you a little bit. They kind of fake you out about something with the ghoul, and I remember I had a coworker, and the coworker was like, "What the fuck, is that it?" And I'm like, "No, it's not it. They're clearly not done with that." You know, I don't want to spoil it because it's a very shocking. And then Lucy continues to go through her metamorphosis, which is really cool. Like, she starts the season still kind of innocent. She ends this season like no innocence at all. She is a different person. And then Maximus is the dud that everyone says from season 1. Everyone's like, I don't like Maximus. He's boring. A lot of people say that, you know. This season, if you remember at the end of the last season, the Brotherhood of Steel basically thinks he like saved the world or saved the day or something like that, and so they basically knight him at the end of the last season. You know. So this season starts. He is now fully ingratiated back into the Brotherhood, and at the beginning of it, and he's also has some authority there now, not a lot, but a little. And the Brotherhood, you learn about all the different factions of them, and they're all fucking morons. And there is, like, I don't think this is much of a spoiler, but you're watching. There's gonna be a civil war between all the Brotherhood factions, and you're watching how fucking brain rot stupid that happens. You know, like, they're so dumb. Like, they're not. It's very funny to watch it play out. You know, and so Max, his role is basically like, he kind of unequivocally kind of like, he doesn't cause it, but he certainly does. He expedites it unintentionally. So, and then he leaves and he's on the hunt for Lucy. But he gets to be a lot more. He gets to be much more of a badass this season. I'm gonna just spoil one little thing, and I don't care. It'll sell you on. A lot of people were like, "What is this Maximus really gonna?" I don't care about Brotherhood. I mean, I liked it, but like, what is this? The end of the season, the payoff for Maximus is fucking goated. Basically, what happens is you get an action scene that lasts an episode and a half. This is all Maximus does for an episode and a half. He's in one of the mechs, and he's just fucking battling like a dozen death claws for like an episode and a half. They cut back to this motherfucker just getting abused by Deathclaw. It's so entertaining. It's so fun. I actually thought it was great. He gets like a Captain America moment where his armor's broken down, and he picks up a stick, and there's like 7 Deathclaws, and then there's like 2 more, and he like picks up the stick to keep going. Dude, it's so goated. Like, I don't think anyone can say Maximus flowers now. It was like awesome. It was so cool. I was so happy. And the reason he's doing it is because he's really trying to be a good person. He's like, Maximus is consciously trying to do the right thing, and not the smart thing. Because he's so changed by Lucy, you know. And they do a lot. And then those 2 characters, I will say, do not meet until the end of the season. Lucy and Max do not share a scene until the end of the season. But it is so satisfying when they do, you know, because Maximus has fully, like, believes in Lucy and her as a person, and Lucy is at like her weakest point at that moment. It's really cool how it comes together. And then the ghoul sets off to do his own mission. But it's really cool. I haven't played New Vegas. I know New Vegas fans were worried because they were like, it's taking place afterwards, and the status quo changes because of that. Like, they update the status quo of New Vegas, and I think people were like really butthurt about that. People were also really worried because the NCR are basically the NCR is the Northern California Republic. They're the closest thing to the good guys in Fallout, you know? They're the most altruistic faction, right? Even though they still have problems. I don't want to say they're perfect, they're not, but they were a fan favorite because they were the ones that are the most like, we accept ghouls, we accept this, we're just trying to, you know. A lot of people were worried that the NCR gets destroyed in season 1 because if you remember, Shady Sands, which is this like city that they had erected, gets blown up. This season continues that, and all I'll say is if you like the end, just chill out, wait till the last episode. I promise you'll be happy if you just wait till the last episode, okay? They try to They play fast and loose with you. They want you to think it's over, but it's not over till it's over. Just wait till the last episode. I promise you will be happy if you do. The payoff is immense. So and they're stationed to play a big role in the next season, like a huge role in the next season. Cool. So overall, I think. Oh, and then what we're looking at next, what we're looking forward is it seems to be season 3 will be adapting the story, like the Enclave, which is like the kind of the villains of Fallout. To be honest with you, they're the remnants of the U.S. government, and they're just awful, evil bastards. But they're very mysterious. They're kind of like pulling the strings, kind of Illuminati guys, I would say. We're going to be exploring them fully, the Enclave, and the super mutants, which are the big green guys that look like the Hulk in the games. Those guys, I think, are being set up to be a pretty big role in the next season. So, and we're exploring Colorado, which is like the mountains, and not an established location in the games. We don't know what Colorado looks like in the Fallout universe, which I think is really cool. I think that's really refreshing, because season 1 is, we're going to bring you to this well-known location that we all know how it works and how it functions, and then season 3 is like, okay, well, let's do another new location, bounce back and forth. But I'm really excited at that. Like a wintry Fallout setting is really cool to me. That sounds really cool, So those, and then I think New Vegas will still play a role. I just don't think it'll be season long. I think we're going to open on New Vegas and then probably move on. So, and it looks like there's a war brewing between. I won't say anything else. It looks like there's probably
a war brewing.
Going to be a war between two factions happening.
Okay.
Two factions, two separate factions. Not a civil war, not a falling out. Two separate factions are going to fight.
Not a fallout.
They'll either start next season with that. They're going to head Fallout. They might start the next season with the resolution to that, or like the ending of that, or it might just be a whole plot line throughout the next season. I'm not quite sure what it will be, but they're setting up a conflict pretty directly. In my opinion, it should be pretty one-sided, but I won't say who's versus who. But to me, it should. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of idiots versus competency. I feel like that's just my opinion. But great season. This world, what I love about, just to wrap it up, I've never played the Fallout. Well, I have. I've played Fallout 1 or Fallout 3 once when I was like 9. I played it for like 40 minutes when I was like 9 years old with my uncle. So, and I learned, and it was just, I played the vault section of Fallout 3 and then I left. And that was like it. That's all I knew. But I don't know a lot about that world. And what I love about the show is that the world is so interesting and so weird and complicated and dense. Like there's so many layers to it. Like behind every door, there's some fucked up weird shit in Fallout. And then behind that, there's even more fucked up weird shit, The show does a great job at, like, when every new episode, I feel like I'm discovering more about that world. Maybe if I was a game person, I would be less satisfied because I would already know all that. But to me, it's just cool to, like, it's like, I don't know, like it feels like an infinite world that I could explore and learn all this weird shit. And it's scary because it's like the closer you look at it, the more fucked up and bizarre and weird and like body horror it gets, And like, what I think is fun is you'll start to zero in and you'll be like, oh wait, and then you'll like get away and you'll be like, holy fuck, I need to get out of here. That's kind of how Fallout in the show works. And I think that's really fun. I like something where the closer you look, the weirder and more specific and strange it gets. And then, like, you got to dip out before it gets too weird, And that's kind of how the show and I think that's probably how the games are. You probably investigate a bunker. You keep going. You see some weird fucking shit. You get some weird lore dumps. And then, like, a big monster chases you out. And you got to get out of there. But I mean, like, I feel like that's kind of the loop. Some version of that, So I thought it was cool. I want to see more, and I fucking love the Fallout universe so fucking much. I'm just like, I'm getting an Xbox One from home. They're just delivering it, and I'm going to buy Fallout 4 as soon as I can because I genuinely just like, I love the world of Fallout. I think it's so cool. So that's my thing. If you don't like the world of Fallout, if you don't get it, if the humor doesn't work with you, if the weird off the wall kind of hokey shit doesn't work with you, you're not gonna like it. But if you like that world and invested, I think like the show will be totally for you. So yeah. Anyway, good show. I think it's still peak. I think generally people still like it. They're shooting the new season in a couple months, so it seems to be doing quite well. So yeah, good shit. Good show.
How,
It's not for everyone, but I don't think Fallout is for everyone. Honestly,
Yeah.
like I don't think it is. So
How long of
yeah.
a wait was it between seasons 1 and 2?
I think it was 2 years.
Okay, so hopefully if they're going to start filming,
I think it was 2 years.
Hopefully it'll be just a 1 year
Yeah.
wait-ish.
I think they're shooting for that. I think they've said that's the goal, is to get it out next year. Which would be really cool because there's so much that happens. There's so much world building that like the big gaps are going to become really detrimental. Like starting the season, I started with like I don't fuck anything that happens, you know. But I guess that's a good like if I could start the season and be like I don't know what's going on, and then I was able to speed and remember stuff. I think anybody could, you know. But that's the other thing. If people are nervous, they're like I don't remember what happened in season. I feel like you're good. You'll be fine. You'll be able to catch back on board. You know, episode 1 through 3 kind of gets the ball rolling again. And like I said, they opened with Lucy and the Ghoul on a trek to a place, which is just like the closest thing to a status quo the show has, you know. So
yeah.
So
Okay.
good show.
All right.
Good show.
Very good. Jolly
All
good
right.
show.
Jolly good show, mate.
Hold on a second.
We gotta talk about Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah. Shut up.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck
wait to hear what happened. I can't wait to hear what happens to John Kaizen, my favorite character.
He's dead, bro. He gets murdered.
Ah, shit. Fuck.
Bro got split in half. Gojo fucking popped his head off and then shat on it. Alright. Well, Braden's not here, but he was so kind as to react to the episode. So here's a little compilation of his funniest moments.
Very, very cool mother. Very epic mother moment. Secret art falling blossom emotion. Brother. Bro loves yapping. Is Maki a bum? Question mark? Don't ask me what's happening. I couldn't tell you. I think you need to wake up, dude. This is hell. Just scalped his ass. Ew. That's fucking gross. Who the fuck is this? Who are these fucking goofballs? Get them out of here. I don't think this is fair, to be honest. Oh my goodness. We're full Kill Bill now. I think I just hold on. I think I saw her cut a guy's hands off, and then the hands were holding a sword, and they fell into another guy's head. That's really funny. Excuse me? Who the fuck is this idiot? Is she just pulling people's eyeballs out? What's happening? Ah, yes, the classic turn her into a door and punch her technique. He's just ganging up on her, dear God. Oh my, dude, this is fucking Usopp shit. She's like breaking his skull open. Oh, but he's not in good shape. He is messed up. That's the best part, seeing his damn ass corpse. I love that. That was pretty cool. That was pretty fun. It was a good time. It was epic. You get to see a bunch of dudes get sliced and killed. It's actually very cool because even without a lot of context, aside from like the ending, I'd say, and maybe a little bit of the beginning, it kind of works as just like a one-off like episode. If you just want to watch a really cool like goddamn like crazy ass like insane action spectacle. And the action's like pretty well paced too. Like you've got obviously her versus the dudes in the room. Then you've got a bit of a break. The other guys don't get a bit of a crazy sequence, but you don't even really tell what's happening there. And then you get the fight with Misogynist, and that's pretty great. And then he just like, I don't understand. So did she like make his mom do that, or did his mom just do that? Like I'm curious about that. I love this intro. I love this outro, by the way. I think this outro is wonderful. It's probably one of my favorite in the series. I've been listening to it a lot. Very good episode. Very, very, very good episode. I'm loving this season. It's pretty good. I mean, there's some things I don't love because JJK is kind of hard to keep track of sometimes, but It's fun. It's a fun show. It's. I'm basically just watching for the spectacle at this point, but hey, nothing wrong with that. Alrighty, bye.
Just kidding. Those weren't funny at all, you fucking asshat.
Come on, Braden. Jesus Christ.
Fucking
Drop the fucking ball again.
You fucking clown. This is episode 51, or episode 4 of season 3. Perfect Preparation. This one is where the Avengers of Japanese animation have come together to make the most Quentin Tarantino-ass Kill Bill homage anime episode of all time. It is one woman goes into her fucking Japanese clan's headquarters. She's been ostracized. She's been, tormented by them, disrespected by them. They kill her sister, and she fucking massacres all of them. Even down to having what are they called in Kill Bill? The fucking Deadly 80 or some shit. The Lethal 88 or some fucking nonsense like that. That whole sequence where she's fighting all the ninjas. Even down to having like almost a total recreation homage of that, where it's black and white and the only color is the blood that's splattering everywhere.
Oh, wow.
This episode gets super artsy, super crazy, and then it turns into like a full-on Naruto anime fight by the end, where fucking giant hands are being summoned out of the ground, and people are teleporting around, zooming around across like fucking miles. She's ripping people's throats out with her bare hand, and she cuts one guy's hands off while he's holding a sword. His hands with the sword fly up in the air and then land in someone else's head. It's the attention to detail is fucking ridiculous. As an animation buff, I think, and because it's just a Kill Bill homage, you wouldn't really need a lot of context.
Yeah,
you could totally watch this episode start to finish and be like, I get it. That's great.
I get it. I should try it out. I should look at it. I should Google it.
You should.
YouTube it. YouTube fight scene.
I could just give you my my Crunchyroll and you could watch the episode. But
we have Crunchyroll. We've got Crunchyroll. Don't worry. Okay. I can just pull it up. Yeah.
It's episode 4 of season 3. It's in dub, so you can watch it in English.
Okay, cool.
Sounds dope. She fights the misogynist that we were introduced to at the beginning of the season, and she slow-mo Mortal Kombat finishers his face. You watch as his skull gets fucking pulverized into dust as she punches him.
Sounds goated.
It's so fucking good. Oh my god, man. I watched it, and then I pulled up Braden's reaction on the TV, and then I pulled up the episode again on my phone, and I basically watched it in time with Braden. Oh man, it's just so good. And
did he like it?
He did. Yeah, he had a lot of fun. He didn't understand it, like he didn't follow the plot basically because it's Braden. He was like, I don't know.
Braden.
There were several points in the reaction. He was like, don't ask me what's happening. Fucking dork.
Oh my god.
But,
he's the dork. That's so funny.
And it's not even. You'd be like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
There's one part where it's like, oh yeah, this is a metaphor. This isn't literally happening right now. But he was like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Oh my god, Braden. Alright, poor guy. Oh man. He doesn't.
And then there's parts where like text pops up on the screen. He's like, I gotta fucking stop to read an essay.
Oh my god.
He's a chud. He's a goober. He's a goober.
He's a goober. I love him.
But
I want to watch it. No, I want to watch it with Braden's reaction. What the fuck?
I can send you his reaction. But this episode's a fucking feast for the eyes, man.
I've been watching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, so I feel like, I don't know. By the way, it's peak. It's really fucking good. Yes, it is. Obviously. Hey guys, I don't know if you guys have heard this, but Full Metal Alchemist is goated, man. I'm the first guy to say this.
this little-known indie series,
little-known anime.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It's only 60 episodes. If you have the time, you should watch it.
It's pretty bad. You probably haven't heard of it, you know. It's peak. No, it is peak though. I'm freaking out watching it. It's a good fucking show, dude. Holy shit. I haven't had an experience like this since Mob Psycho. Like, oh my god, I'm very, very excited about it. So
yeah, it is widely regarded as the anime of all anime.
It's fucking goated, man. The magic system, holy shit, so cool, man. So cool. It activated my imagination so much, and I turned to Viv, and I was like, "Does that mean they could do this, this, and this with it?" And she was like, "Yeah, like all those things happen." Like, yeah, yeah. Because sometimes you do that, and I'm like, oh, they could do this with that, and then it's like, yeah, nobody even gets close to touching that, and I'm like, fuck. But it was cool that all my ideas were like.
That's what happens when a little brain man writes a story, but this is a big brain woman writing, so she thinks of it all.
But to be fair, the female characters in it are amazing. They're so much better than like the standard. Like it's genuine in the quantity of them, the quantity of great women characters that are all like really. It's like. That alone, I'm like, okay, I get it. Like this is why, like, when a lot of mangaka are like, I don't know how to write women. Like, I can tell this is a huge difference that's been made. You know, like this, it's crazy because there's so many great. It's like every episode they're like, here's another new amazing female character. You know, like their teacher. Holy shit, I love their teacher. Oh my god, you know, the main love interest, amazing.
Winry,
so good, dude. I know I'm making the conversation about something else, but it's a great show.
It's fine. I was just about pretty much done with what I had to say on JJK anime, because it's just me. I'm just gonna fucking glaze it the entire time. So
yep. Well, now I'm glazing Full Metal. It's dope. Fucking sick.
You got
the
Full
world
Metal.
Is great.
Full Metal's the greatest of all time, written by a woman, and the greatest of today is Free Run, written by a woman. So. There you go.
There you go.
It just goes to show.
The emotional complexity. I literally will turn to Viv. I'll like pause it and I'll be like, the person writing this is so much more mature. Than I'm like, you can just tell. Like there's moments when like the characters will be talking about feelings or emotions and it'll be so like on point and so like well thought, like and like realistic. I'll be like, oh wow, like fucking this is clearly in a level of emotional intelligence that is not typically represented here. It's good. It's very good.
Oh, it's so good.
I love it. It's also did the manga inspire Avatar Airbender? Am I stupid? Like it feels like Avatar Airbender was inspired by. I know this anime came after, but the manga came first. You know, like so much of it reminds me of Avatar. Like a lot.
There are two Full Metal animes. There's one that was started before the manga was finished, so they had to make up an ending. That's Full Metal Alchemist.
Yep.
Then there's Brotherhood, which came after the manga was finished. FMAB release date.
Because that's the closest thing. I was like, man, this reminds me of Avatar, like different, but it like there's enough echoes of it that I'm like,
Avatar drew a lot of inspiration from a lot of anime, generally speaking.
Okay, gotcha. In general,
yes, it was.
Maybe it's just because it's
the original anime, which does tell most of the story. Came out in 2004. In 2003 in Japan. 2004 in America, and then Last Airbender started in 2005.
Okay, gotcha. It might just be because it's a well-written magic system, but a lot of times they'll say something. Oh, that reminds me so much of Avatar, you know. The
crew behind Avatar was heavily inspired by anime, generally speaking.
Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Dope. Well, it's dope. I'm loving it so far. I'm almost done, but. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Right. I watched Death Note and I was like, fuck, this is like not. And then I watched this and I'm like, oh my god.
I'll be curious to see what you think if you watch this episode of JJK. And if you like it, then I've got 5 more episodes for you to watch that are the prequel episodes.
Okay.
That'll be interesting.
I'll try to watch it with Viv and
okay.
And yeah.
See what you guys think. But let's get into our last topic. The biggin, the juicyin', the blood ocean. Iron Lung, baby! Number 1 movie in America!
Number 2-time.
2-time! You love a comeback story!
Yep.
Oh, man. Markiplier's self-funded, self-distributed Iron Lung hit theaters last weekend. Holy shit. We saw it together in person.
We saw it together in person.
Yeah, we kissed under the blood. We kissed under the blood moon.
We did, and we vomited our blood into each other's mouths. It was disgusting.
It was romantic in all the wrong ways.
Oh god,
dude.
No, okay, dude. It was really good. It's really good.
Oh my god,
it's very good. It's very good.
It's a great movie.
It really. I was so. I saw the early reactions to it, and there were all these things that I was looking for. That I was like, oh, I'm worried about this, and this. Watch it. That everyone fucking jarring as they'd have you believe. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I heard everyone complaining about the pacing, and yeah, there's definitely a way where you can make the movie a little bit shorter, but it's not a glaring problem. And I enjoyed the movie, so I don't know. I don't know. I liked it. I had fun. I mean, it's hard to explain. I just like existing in that world a lot and that setting. I don't know. I thought it was really solid. I was really impressed by it. Even the first shot, from the first shot, I was really in. That first shot of them opening the thing and you see the blood ocean under it and you see the thing lowering. That was cool. I was really impressed how much they expanded on the game and introduced concepts and things that weren't in the game. I thought that was really refreshing. I was a little nervous to be a little too faithful to the game. Literally, you're just in a sub when there's no story whatsoever.
Yeah, no
but that's
all,
not the case.
Stuck in there.
Yep. They give you enough context to understand, and they give you more context. They reveal more about the world. They
give you some lore and some secrets and some intrigue.
Yep. The acting's good. Nothing feels corny or silly or anything. It all feels very well thought out.
If you're a Markiplier fan, you really do forget that it is Mark at a certain point, where it's just you really get folks sucked into the character of it all.
Yep. Yeah. And I will say the flip side of that, and I mean this in the best way possible. A friend of mine said the first 40 minutes kind of feels like you're watching a Markiplier stream, because you're watching him learn how to control the sub and get frustrated and problem solve. But I think that is really great, because here's my thought when he said that. I was like, there's a reason Markiplier streams get millions of views. You know what I mean? That's fun to watch, and it's good, and it's entertaining to see him react. I love whenever you see him form a connection or turn his head, and he'll think, and you can tell he's thinking, and that it's so he's genuinely moments moments like that. I'm clearly this guy's a charismatic guy. He's just a charismatic guy, his body language, the way he emotes is he's likable. He's very likable, even though he's playing it kind of I don't want to say he's playing an asshole, but he's playing a fallen from grace character. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's playing a jaded sort of individual.
Yeah. Yes. But at no point, I mean, he still has a lot of personality. He's still very charismatic, and he is entertaining to watch, I guess, in the best way possible. He's entertaining to watch, And you're right. At a certain point, it does, once you learn more about him, and once you start seeing him fully plunge into this pit and fully and kind of realize the situation, that's when this character really starts to feel distinct. That's when that character really comes together, especially as it gets to its conclusion. You start to see him making decisions that only he would make, it's processing stuff and I thought it was really good.
And you start
once he stops interacting with other.
You start digging a little bit deeper into who he is and what sort of motivates him.
Yep.
A little bit of his history as well.
Yep, which is cool. You get a little bit of context about this world that way too, which I thought was cool. You know, I imagine if you don't play the game, maybe this will seem more cryptic than it did to me. But because I watched him play the game and because I wanted to know, as soon as you have a game like this with a high concept of why and what and how. You know what I mean? That's just what my brain does. So I searched as much as I could, and there's not very much in the game at all. So to me, the additional content felt like a cornucopia of context that was not in the game. So I was like, oh, this is so much more fleshed out. I imagine people coming at it without that perspective are going to seem more, this is still very mysterious. I don't see a lot, this is a very cryptic movie. Because they have nothing to compare it to. But I have the comparison to the game. And so to me, I'm like, oh, they added so much cool context and stuff. Like, now I kind of know the nature of this world, this threat, a little bit more. There's a little bit more intention there, which I thought was great. I loved that. And it was enough for me as well. Because you also don't want to do too much where it, loses the mysterious, horror of it, right? Yeah. Like, if you explain too much, suddenly it's not scary, So I think it was just enough where it was a very satisfying experience to me.
Horror movies especially always fall off when they try to explain too much or they show too much. When it stops becoming unknown, then the fear is the unknown and filling in the gaps with in your mind. When you just know what it is and you see the thing, oh, whatever, I don't care.
Yeah. Oh, it's a green guy. Yeah, exactly. Oh. Yeah.
It's a guy who's.
It's like Bird Box. Yeah. I agree, and I've always said this. I've always pointed towards the first Alien because I love that movie, but when it comes to revealing the nature of this of a threat like that, there needs to be enough context and enough specificity with the design and the visuals where you can understand there is a logic behind it. You understand there are reasons why things are the way they are, why it looks like that, why it's functioning like that, why it does that, but you just don't know those reasons. But you can understand, you can clearly be like, there's clearly something going on. There is an answer here. I just don't know it, right? And that's a very tight line to walk because you don't want to give the answer away, and you also don't want to not explain anything, and it just feels like nonsense, which happens a lot too, where they'll just not give you any context, and you'll be like, you just made up a Black Shadow man and put him in the movie. You didn't think this through at all. There's nothing behind this, right? This is the perfect middle ground of there's clearly a logic, there's clearly more to this thing. We're really seeing the tip of the iceberg, but not enough to figure out it fully, where it's no longer scary, know? And this movie does that perfect.
You have as much context as Simon does. You're getting his full experience.
Yep.
So you only know as much as he does, and as you go on this journey with him, you are able to determine this thing's bad, this is probably important, and then you're rooting for him to do the right thing.
Yep. And to take action, which is cool. It's always cool. I love how much agency he gets at the end. He gets a lot of agency to these big decisions. That is satisfying. That's cool to me, It's really, I thought it's cosmic horror at its finest. It's very cosmic. I don't want to say it's Lovecraft. It's kind of Lovecraft, but not exactly, It's more cuz it's not like it's not like there's a guy with a book that's like, look at all the elder gods. It's not necessarily that, Not that it isn't that, but it doesn't give you that,
Yeah.
But it is very cosmic and unknowable, and it feels like an oppressive force, but it's not. Yes. I guess it has the hopelessness. Lovecraft has a lot of hopelessness to it, so I guess it has that. It's just, to me, it's not like there's a Cthulhu going on, I guess is what I'm trying. There's not like a fucking big ass Cthulhu that shows up at the end and is like, I'm, ancient, the god from the before time. We don't ever get that said to us or given to us,
I'm choosing a form that your feeble mind can comprehend because my true form would render you insane.
Yes, exactly. There's none of that. It's not that, like, which is why I hesitate to say Lovecraft. It feels more. I think cosmic horror is probably the safest word. Yeah.
I keep connecting it to Dead Space. Dead Space is it's so much of like the abstract concepts that like Dead Space tackles, but then they get very boots on the ground and sort of Resident Evil with it, where you shoot the monsters.
Yeah.
But Dead Space has things where, like, oh, you know, this parasite or whatever, you know, these obelisks, they merge humans all into this meat, and then it becomes a fucking meat moon, and then these meat moons travel to stars and eat planets, and it's very much like that, where they, like, sort of trickle info out, where, like, the blood's made of people. Is this where the people went? The fish creature talks about, oh, I can save everyone here in me, you know, stuff like that. It gives you just a little bit of this cryptic, sort of creepy information for you to like theorize and think about. It's so good, it's so interesting.
It's great. I'm so impressed at how, again, none of that. Also, you don't get much of that in the game. A little bit of that, but not, you know, they definitely needed to extrapolate. And I think he really did a great job, like, for someone who's just his first like, real horror project, to walk that tight line and to nail it. And that's why there aren't very many cosmic horror movies. They're hard to pull off, you know, like, you know, it's Event Horizon and all that shit, not easy to pull off. That's a very, very hard genre to get. And even experienced directors fail at it quite often, you know? And I think it's really cool that he nailed it. And I love the genre. Like, I like Annihilation. It reminds me of kind of like in that cosmic, it's so good. They nail it, and but it's so unique because of the POV. The POV is so unique, you know, in the submarine. How that story is presented to you is super unique, and that it makes it really cool. And you're right, Dead Space, when you said that when we walked out the, that's it. That is the one, you know, that is the closest comparison I can make, you know. And those Dead Space games are fucking terrifying, man. Those games are really scary.
Those games
are freaky.
Stress the fuck out of me, but I live for that stress.
Yes. And also, I think the, like, idea of, like, the human technology is, I don't know much about Dead Space, but I do know, at least in the beginning, that the main guy in his suit of armor and all that shit, the human tech is a little rusty and a little kind of like, we're not dealing with like advanced technology here. We're dealing with kind of like shitty scrap together, you know, stuff, which I think is really cool.
It's not like 70s sci-fi like Alien is. It's more like, almost like a steampunky sci-fi.
Yes, exactly. Yes. It's like welded together. It's you know, scrappy. It's more advanced, scrappy. Yeah, they have the understanding. They just don't have the capabilities to make something more. You know, you know, they don't have the resources. You know, it's like under-resourced, which I think is really cool. Yeah. I love that, because then and I think that's like, that gives the impression like something could just fuck off and go wrong, and now you're you know, like. And that adds a layer of tension. You know, like the whole time, I love that the blood is drip cracks of the submarine, because you're like, oh, this thing is, you know, it's not going to hold up extended period of time. You know, like this thing is one and done.
As soon as he gets in there, it starts dripping, and that's before he even notices that blood is leaking. We get to see that blood dripping immediately.
That's cool. And I think I've heard people say this. I don't know. I disagree, because I like the beginning quite a bit. The first act, I think it makes sense, especially for a video game adaptation. But a lot of people have said first act starts weak and then it ends really strong, which for a horror movie, that does not happen very often. Usually it's the opposite of that. Yeah. Especially like Chris Stuckman did a horror movie. He's another YouTuber, and I saw that movie that came out last year. It was the opposite situation. Started really strong, ended really like underwhelmingly, you know. And that movie is so much worse received now because of that, right? And so like you can't fuck up that ending. You have to deliver a satisfying conclusion. Because oftentimes horror movies are you're waiting to see the conclusion, the answers, the this, the that. You know, what's keeping you invested is the payoff.
That's also
right? So if you screw up the payoff,
it's the impression you're left with as you walk out as well.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Yes. 100%. You know. So it's really great that he nailed it, and especially considering the ending of this is not in the game. You know, he had to come up with this shit on. You know, and he did. He created a mystery box and he successfully ended it. Really hard to do. Really, really hard to do. I don't think people are giving him credit for that. You know, from a writing perspective, that's very difficult. You know,
I mean, this was his baby, start to finish, in terms of writing, directing, acting. He's carrying this whole movie on his back in more ways than anyone probably ever has in filmmaking. And he edited a lot of this. He had a lot of his YouTube editors also working on this with him, which is crazy. They got to work on a feature film. Like Lixian was credited. He got to edit on this.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that's gonna be great for their careers, right? Like,
that's really cool. That can go on their resumes now. They've worked on a successful feature film, you know,
horror film. Yeah, that is really cool. It made 7 times its budget.
7 times its budget in like 3,000 theaters when it was originally just going to be in 50. It got a whole promo at Regal where if you brought your own 3D printed bucket, you get free popcorn.
Oh, dude. That popcorn bucket is sick. It's such a sick
cool
design.
I hope they make an official one because I want it.
They're also, he's confirmed, I'm so happy he confirmed this. There will be doing a physical DVD Blu-ray release. I am so happy. I will 100%
still independent, and I'm getting that fucking Blu-ray. I'll get a fucking DVD version as well, man.
Yeah. I want that. It's just a cool fucking movie, you know, in a genre that is underserved, you know, cosmic horror. I love that shit, and they like it. I've said this before to my partner and some friends that I know. If it wasn't a Markiplier movie, I would still really like this movie because I like this genre of sci-fi horror. Like, this is just in terms of my palette, I love the shit, you know? Like, Annihilation's one of my favorite movies ever made. And this is in that world, and it's underserved, and it's hard to pull off. It's very difficult. And it just stands on its own. It's not just because it's Markiplier the whole time. It's specifically a really cool concept that's executed really well, you know? And that's what's cool. That's what I love about it.
I think
it helps that Markiplier is a great guy, and I want to. That makes it even better, you know. Like, that makes it even. He's giving all the money away as bonuses to the people. Like,
he's huge bonuses to all the cast and crew. That's freaking amazing. There's a catch-22 to that. If somehow this movie in an alternate universe was made by someone else and was like basically the exact same, totally perfect. However, I think if anyone else made this movie and anyone else starred in this movie, it would be some level of inferior because they would not have the same passion and connection and drive to represent the source material.
Yes. Yeah. No, you're right. I agree. I'm saying, like, you just imagine another word, deep fake Markiplier's face is some other fucking guy, right? Like, imagine same movie, just trying to say how well it stands as a film. It's not working because, you know, it's not good just because he's in it. But you're right. It wouldn't be this good without his creative direction and his dedication, right? I don't want to diminish that at all. Like, 100%. The reason why this is good is because he was so passionate about it, you know. But it does. It's not like, I don't know. Like, some movies don't stand on their own without, like, this movie star or the thing, or you know what I mean. And this would. That's to its credit. You know what I mean? Like, this is just a cool movie, you know. And it helps that, you know. But it wouldn't exist without him. That 100% is true. Like, without him, it would not exist. You know. And I don't know what he's gonna do. I really want him to do more adaptations of indie games, because that does not exist in this world. We do not get movie adaptations of independent video games. Never happens, right? Unless it's fucking FNAF or Minecraft that evolve into a flex. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they're not indie games anymore. You know, I mean, I guess technically they are, but come on now, right?
They're FNAF's getting like AA games at this point, but not AAA.
Yes. And then Minecraft's owned by Microsoft, so yeah. I mean, I want that. It's such a cool thing. Like, I want more of that. That would be so fucking cool to see more of that.
Even if he goes back to like Heist with Markiplier, In Space with Markiplier, do like indie horror game short films.
Yeah,
you could do that as well.
Yeah,
less time, less budget intensive, but still that same level of passion and dedication to representing that vision.
Yeah. No, I agree. Or if Hollywood wants to give him a bajillion-dollar budget, right? If they want to give him like a fucking $80 million budget or something insane, he could nail a Dead Space movie like you. I mean, he could totally do it. I feel like he would 100% nail it. That would be dope.
And he would get it too. He would get it. You know, I was saying like when I walked out of this, like just fucking this sort of vibe with like Isaac on the Ishimura, just walking through and fucking hell's happening around him.
Yep.
Yeah, man. He would,
That's if
he's
somebody
played Dead
with
Space.
money
He knows he would get it.
Yep. If you want to give him money to do a big adaptation, that would be a perfect pick, you know. Yeah. But if he wants to keep doing independent stuff, which I would love to see him pick out these other indie games and bring those to I mean, this is also probably going to generate so much money for Iron Lung. A ton of people are going to try that game now, you know. Really cool. I'm very happy. He's gone about it. He worked with the unions beautifully. I mean, it just and it is freaking out Hollywood. And they're like, God, it's so dumb, the reporting, how they just stopped reporting the numbers of Iron Lung for 2 days. You know, like, what the fuck was that about? You know, like
Disney was like, fucking Marco, kill him.
Marco, he got like this close to beating Send Help, and then he beat them again on Monday. He got like this close. It was like scarily close, you know, like.
Yeah. Also, here's the thing nobody's talking about. Send Help, what was it, like $20-30 million? Hasn't really made a profit. This movie has tripled its budget. It's made half its budget back. Yeah, it still has a ways to go. By the way, Send Help is apparently a goated movie, right? Like, I don't want to shit on Send Help. Apparently, it's really good. But you know what? I'll take a brave stance. I'll shit on it. Fuck you, Sam Raimi. Yeah. But at the same time, like, the underdog, like, you're right. In terms of monetary success, they've already, like, proportionally speaking. Yeah. But also, it's kind of great that we just got 2 really good, like, horror movies in one weekend. I mean, that's kind of awesome. To be honest. In January. Really cool. In January? The month where movies go to die. The month where horror movies go to die. Yeah, dude. Holy shit. Yeah. It's so cool. I'm really, I don't know. It was great. I'm very excited. I'm fully Iron Lung brain just because, I don't know, it's dope. This is off topic. They are considering bringing back the Muppets show. They did one special, and I'm saying I want Markiplier to be the guest star on one of those episodes if they do a new Muppet show. Dude. Sabrina Carpenter. Dude, I want Markiplier with the Muppet. That would be so cool. Come on. Oh my god. That would warm my heart. Dude, it would be amazing. It would be so It'd be so fucking cool. Wholesome. It would. And also, look, man, and you know Mark would want it today, Mark would want it to be one of the meaningful episodes too, where like he gets really digs into some deep topics. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Oh man, but he's also really funny. He could totally do, and absolutely. Like he could balance so big and exaggerated. Dude, it would be. So that's my if this Muppet special goes well and they bring it back, I want Markiplier as one of the guest stars. Okay, like please, for the love of God, like it doesn't. It can't just be Pedro Pascal. You know, like come on, we need Markiplier. Oh man, off topic. And then they could do a parody of Iron Lung on the Muppets with like Gonzo or something. Like how funny would that be? Oh no, do fucking who's the garbage can guy? What's his name? fucking...
That's Sesame Street, brother. That's Sesame Street, dude. That's not Muppet.
He's a Muppet. He's a Muppet.
You could it could happen, or you could do Animal. Animal's kind of the replacement. If you can't get him, yeah. Oh man, great shit. Markiplier's dope. The movie's great. I'm so happy. I've been watching the behind the scenes, following his videos about its success and him talking about it, and it's so great. Like, we need this in Hollywood right now, man. We desperately need a force like this. And he said something really relatable. He said, I climbed the YouTube tower, I got to the top, but I knew I wasn't being challenged anymore. I had nowhere left to go. And he's like, I want to be a YouTuber. I was. And now I was like, nowhere. There's no journey anymore. I'm there. And he's like, I'm still going to do YouTube. But he's like, by doing this, he's like, I'm the little guy. I'm the little guy now again. He's like, that is helping motivate him because now he has somewhere to go. He's got a new ladder. And I think that's great. I am fully in support of Markiplier's movie era. Like, I'm 100% in support of this.
He's been saying that since he started working on, like, In Space with Markiplier, or Heist with Markiplier. He's been saying that, like, he felt fulfilled, but he didn't want to stagnate and be like content. He wanted to continue pushing himself and growing, and as a person and with his skills. He never wanted to stop striving for something.
Yes, exactly. Yes,
which is beautiful.
And I think it's great that he's there now, and I hope it means he will continue to pursue that. The only thing is, he's one guy with his friends and family, a small team. It's not going to come next year. It's going to take a while. Yeah,
I mean, it took 3-4 years for this movie, which it's completely independent.
Yeah.
So.
Yep, exactly.
This movie, I
hope he stays.
I think it has usurped, in no particular order, I think it has usurped The Great Gatsby as one of my top 3 movies of all time.
Hell yeah.
At least non-franchise movies. So now it's Heathers, Bullet Train, Iron Lung.
Hell yeah. That's a smorgasbord there.
I don't like horror movies, generally speaking. The only ones I really like are like the Scream movies. But horror movies just bore me otherwise. I've never watched a horror movie that I was very invested in.
Interesting.
But as a teenager, watching Mark play horror games, that was the most invested I ever got in horror. Where I would be stressed when something was chasing him, and I'd fucking, like, if it was gonna get him, I would flinch. And so that spurred on my love of horror games, which I will argue till the end of time is the most quintessential and like best form of horror when you get to experience it like that. But then watching this movie, this was the first horror movie where I really was gripped and invested, and I was like, what is happening? What's going on right now? I'm uncomfortable. So, this was something special, man.
I bet there's gonna be a lot of people like are more a fan of horror games that will be watching this and will get that experience that they haven't quite had before, which is good. And I don't know, I agree. I mean, anytime you have a decision making role into it, anytime you're playing a role in the decision and in your own, I just think it hits you way closer on your terms. And anyway, but it was cool. I had something I wanted to say about that you said. I wanted to respond to one of the things, but like my mind is like I'm losing my concentration. I don't know. I think he's great. I think it was that I was watching a horror movie with you because I had that realization.
Yes.
They played that fucking weird short film with the passenger guy in the car. Remember that? Remember they had that?
Yeah.
The jump scare.
That was a strange trailer.
And I was sitting.
It was more of a short film.
Yeah. I turned to you and I was looking because I had the moment watching it. I'm like, holy shit! I've never watched we watched FNAF, but that's not like that's a horror movie, but like is it?
That's a silly, goofy fun.
I've never Yes, yeah. I've never watched like a true horror movie with you, and it was really entertaining to like I was like, oh my god, and I'm like, oh wait, does Ty even really watch horror? And I was like, I don't think he does, you know. So then every once in a while when something really scary would happen or a jump scare would happen in the movie or something, I would turn to you and look at you just because I wanted to gauge how you reacted, you know, because people react differently, you know.
Yeah.
Like Viv, she like this is what she like slowly like like she'll cover her face a lot, you know. And I even do that too. I do this, and then I'm like, I literally will walk through my fingers, you know, because I'm like, oh, I know it's coming. I want to have control. You every time it happened, you were watching, and you'd be like, it wasn't like a jump scare big reaction, but I could tell your brain was like locked in. Like I could tell that it was like you were locked in, and then there was an involuntary physical like happening but you were trying to still pay attention. You know what I mean? Which was entertaining. It's cool. I like seeing how different people watch. So that was fun. Now I kind of want to see one with Bray.
Yeah,
but I feel like he doesn't like horror movies.
I saw someone complaining on a reel. They were like, "Oh, it was a great movie. I loved it, but every time you hit the camera, it was fucking flashbang, man. I had to stop looking." I was like, "You fucking pussy! What are you talking about? I was staring at it the entire fucking time. It was not that bright."
Yeah. No, it was not. I love the effect of the photo, and then it like how it bleeds out, and then you can still kind of see a remnant of it for a second. That was sick. See, that's good horror filmmaking.
Also, that's just it makes it feel more immersive, because when you look at a bright image for a while and then you turn it off, you're gonna get an after image of it.
Yep. And then his reaction is great because it's fucking Markiplier. So when he reacts to something scary, he's like, "Oh fuck, shit!" It's like it's not like a normal horror protagonist where they're just like, "Whoa, I'm gonna go towards it," you know. He's like, "Fuck." You know?
When the guy in the chair swivels around and he's like, "Oh fuck this," and he hides back behind the corner, and then he grabs the scissors and he's like, "Okay."
Yep. Exactly.
His reactions are so much more like real and genuine than like horror characters are.
Yes. And you know, I think it's because he's played so many horror games. I think in his brain,
something I wanted to say as well.
Yeah, like he gets how people will react to that realistically more because he's spent a decade on YouTube forcing himself through that shit over and over again, you know.
Not only that, but also Mark has just a fundamentally different understanding of horror than most people, because he's played so much horror. He knows like what gets old and what still gets him 10 years later, what still creeps him out, what still scares him. His understanding is I would consider him probably like a horror expert compared to most people.
Yeah.
In terms of just like what
for
affects
sure. Especially,
you.
I mean, yes, yeah. I mean, absolutely, he's got to be the definitive horror game like fucking historian, right? Like that dude has played them all, you know. He gets horror, and again, horror video games are a much more visceral experience than horror movies. So you know, I feel like he's closer to that. Just natural reaction, that instinct, you know, reaction, which I think is great. And it does not feel this. He should get more credit for not feeling like a generic dumbass horror protagonist, because he's not, you know, like he could have, anyone else could have been, you know what I mean? And he reacts just like how the audience would. It was great. Or drawing enough attention to that.
I mean, the entire movie, he feels like his character is competent, because you're seeing him work this out and problem solve and strategize, and then like even when the shit starts really hitting the fan, he's like, okay, but what do I need to do? What do I need to get done?
Yep. Yeah, so. I thought it was great, and they also do a lot of character development that way too. Like how many times he needs to pick himself out of the gutter to keep going. It happens like 2 or 3 times, and it's that. There's not he doesn't ever turn to the camera and go, "I have strong endurance and determination." Nobody ever says that, right?
I can do this.
Yep, exactly. By seeing him though pick himself up, you know, get back to work, find a new problem. That's telling the audience that this guy he's got a lot of endurance. He's very practical and he's very driven. This guy's got a force of will that a lot of people would not have in this situation, you know, and that makes him a likable character, you know, to want to root for. So yeah, I thought it was great. It was great.
And then it makes the ending all the more tragic and also kind of bittersweet because he doesn't make it.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, he doesn't make it, but he does help in some way. He does contribute to something
he
greater.
Contributes. He saves the day. You know, he does end up being the hero of the story.
Yep.
So
he does. And he goes out on his terms. So that's cool. I love that.
He does.
Yeah. Very cool. It was dope. It was dope.
Yeah, so good.
I don't think it gets enough credit. I don't think people are giving the movie. I think in subsequent years, back on it, they will be like, it'll get even. I mean, it's already people like it, but like it deserves. I just think that the Markiplier of it all is distracting some people from that. It's just a really good horror movie because they're just gonna, no matter what you tell them or show them, they're whatever. You know, the only reason anyone cares about it, like they're not gonna be able to like look at it as just a film, you know, which is not fair, you know, to Markiplier, and he should be seen that way. Like I've seen so many people make the YouTube side of it, the Markiplier side of it, the dominating part of the conversation, which is fine. That's his background, but like, it's not. Again, I just think it's clouding some people from seeing it for what it is, and it is a very effective. Like they're like, oh, he's never made a movie before. He doesn't know how to do this, right? But it's like, I don't think they're like. For example, the monotony of the beginning or the pacing of that is intentional. He's intentionally giving it slower pacing. Like that's an intentional creative decision. And I think a lot of people are seeing it as, oh, he just doesn't know how to pace a movie properly or something. Like I've seen a lot of critiques like that. That's not true. That was intentional. You know what I mean? Like he's not getting the credit for his decisions that he should be, you know? And I think if they didn't know it was Markiplier, if it was just a movie, they would be able to be like, oh, it's just a guy making a movie. He probably did that intentionally. But because they're assuming it's a YouTuber movie, they're like, oh, he still needs to learn something. Oh, he doesn't quite know how to do this yet. You know what I mean?
Who the fuck does this kid think he is coming in Hollywood?
Exactly. Yes, exactly. Which is such bullshit because he does know what he's doing and it was good and he made a very, very, very good movie.
Yeah.
So,
and everything in this movie is deliberate. Like this movie, you can tell he's meticulously crafted this with like a fine-tooth comb to be exactly what he wanted.
It's super thought out. Every decision is thought out, which I think is great. It's very like there's an intentionality to every decision. There's nothing that's deliberate. Just there for the sake of being there. You know, it's all there for a reason.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. What would you say is like the best video game adaptation?
Just movies, shows, or just all of it?
Movies, shows, yeah.
I'm super biased, but I'd probably say Fallout.
Okay. That's fair.
That would be my take. Just because it understands that world and why people like that world so well. Yeah. And it's not trying to change it, reinvent the wheel. It's not trying to be its own thing. It's just trying to give you the Fallout experience as a TV show. And I think that's really good. So yeah, that's probably be mine.
It's really hard because there's so many that are awful, obviously. But
we're getting a lot of good ones now.
We are getting a lot of good ones.
The industry's changing.
There's Arcane, but I wouldn't really even classify that as a video game adaptation.
I agree.
Because it's its own thing.
Yeah, I agree.
There's nothing to adapt besides the world and the characters.
Yeah, it's. I agree. I don't really consider. No, it's kind of its own thing.
I don't think I could, in good faith, give it to any of the Sonic movies. Really. I think just in terms of game to media, this might be like the most definitive video game adaptation ever made.
It's pretty direct. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's faithful.
It definitely to me feels like it should. Yeah. It should be considered like, if you're trying to figure out what to take from a game, what to leave, what to add, this should be the point of reference. You know, like it is the perfect amount of translation and changing, but still capturing that. And so I think the barometer of like, if you're making a video game movie, what should I look at to understand how much I should adapt? This is the kind of thing you should look at. This understands it really well.
Yeah, I think in terms of like sticking to like faithful to the material directly, it'd be like Iron Lung and Last of Us Season 1. And then in terms of like adapting but deviating, it's probably like the Mario movies maybe, but like the Sonic movies and Fallout.
I would say
probably,
Sonic. Yeah.
Fallout
Fallout is also interesting.
It's its own story.
Yeah, and it's set in the same canon as the games, you know?
That's true, yeah.
It's also, those games are a very specific genre. Like, those games, you're meant to go in and have your own, you know, there's no pipeline. Everyone will play those games differently, you know? They'll have their own journeys. So it makes it easier to adapt because you can tell your own story easier. All you got to do is understand the world it's set in, you know, but you're not adapting this storyline from Fallout because there is no one storyline from Fallout. You know, there's concepts and locations, you know, like, you know,
I mean, there's like
so
main plots for the games, but you know, if it's in the same universe, you're
but
not
those also
adapt
change, and the endings, of those are like multiple choice and all that.
Yeah.
Kind of, you know, it's very much shaped by the player. You know,
it's
very much
a
shaped
very
by
fluid world.
Yes, they got and I don't think most video games are like that.
Yeah,
you know.
So maybe
I don't think, at least ones that would be turned into.
So maybe Fallout's in more of like the arcane, cyberpunk edge runners category.
It might be. It's weird because it might be. It's hard because it's so quintessentially Fallout, yet it's its own thing. It's very strange. I think it's like in a bubble. I don't know. I can't.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I like it too. Is I don't know how to. I can't. It's hard for me to place it in the canon of like video game adaptations. So, it's got so many specific things. It'd be like if they did like a GTA movie. Like, I feel like it wouldn't follow. You know, it would be. You know, it's its own. It's weird. But GTA I think you're right. I think this is probably. It would be, guy going to jail.
Guy does crime in city, yo.
Goes to jail. Guy goes to strip club. Yeah, I think probably Iron Lung is the best direct adaptation.
Yeah.
From game to thing, and I think it should definitely be the goalpost. I think you know, and that's probably it's because it's made by a gamer. Gets it, you know, and then I think Sonic does a good job at changing enough to make it like receivable by a general public, but still staying true. Yeah, like adapting. It's almost like how Marvel will adapt the comics, you know, like
taking
kind
the
of adapts
story
them,
and the beats and the characters, but remixing it in a new modern sort of format. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. We'll see. I think I don't last right is. I mean, it's well done, but it's just the only reason is because it's just that first game. It's kind of hard for me to give that too much credit, in my opinion, because it's just that game.
It is just the first game.
Yes, yeah.
And then
I love Pedro,
it fell apart in season 2.
Yes, yeah. Which is so did the games, right? Game 2 sucks, so you know.
Yeah. But the things they did add in season 1 were highly regarded, like with that whole.
They were. They were smart about it. It worked. It was just very minimal.
Yes.
You know, and also isolated. Like that episode about the dudes was great, but it's
in a bubble.
It's isolated. It doesn't have the main story, you know, its own. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I'm really glad I'm not watching The Last of Us anymore.
Yeah. I knew after season 1 I was like, I'm done.
Yeah. That's it. I'm done. But they are getting better. We'll see Street Fighter, you know, how that turns out.
And Mario. too.
Zelda will be interesting. I think Zelda's going to be another like interest. I don't know. That's going to be weird to see. Like that's going to be
That one's a gamble.
Interesting adaptation. Yeah. And I don't know what else is coming. There's probably a bunch of them, but I can't recall right now because I'm not.
And then
not a
in the
gamer.
category of what not
Halo.
to do is Halo and Uncharted. Never do those, please.
Never. What? Yeah, and you know what's funny? They both have something in common. They're both fucking prequels, but to a different continuity, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a prequel. It's set before the main story, but it's not actually in the same canon
But
as
it's not
the main
leading
story.
to the main story, yeah.
Yeah, it's an adaptation, and it's a separate thing. It's fucking dumb. Like, I hate
stupid.
it. There's nothing from invest to my. I hate that. I hate it so much.
Yeah. Also,
It's so
everything
bad. Never,
Resident
ever
Evil
do
has
that,
ever done,
please.
don't do that.
That's true. Yep. Don't do that.
But all right, I think that's.
Or you can do
about it.
Minecraft and make a meme movie.
Yeah, make the meme movie. Get the guy who did fucking, God, what did he make? What's that movie? With the nerd main character. It's just Gosh.
What?
With
With the nerd main character? Spider-Man?
No.
Oh, Napoleon Dynamite.
Napoleon Dynamite. I kept wanting to.
Yeah.
I knew there was like something with and then a D, and I kept wanting to just say Tenacious D, but that's Jack Black's band.
That's funny. I mean, the same guy did Nacho Libre with Jack Black.
Yes.
I can't blame him.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So. Oh, also,
Good shit.
fucking apparently the Silent Hill movie came out, the new one, and it was. Did you see the beard?
His
Did you
ass?
see the beard from that?
I did not see the beard. What
Oh
beard?
my god! Okay, before we end, we got to get your reaction to this.
Before we wrap up. Let's see the beard. I'm trying to picture a beard. I'm like, what are you talking about? Fucking beard.
Oh man.
What the fuck? Oh my god. What? Brother, dude bought a beard from Party City. What the fuck? It looks like dog shit. What the fuck? Oh my god. Bro has a perfect
You can literally
separation
see the line, yeah.
Yeah. Oh god. Ugh. That looks like dog shit. Look at his lips. Oh my
man.
god. What were they thinking? How did they think?
That's a real ass movie.
I just look the dumb. That's like the opposite of the Henry Cavill mustache situation. It's just everything. It's completely wrong in the opposite direction. It's like, oh god.
You could have CGI'd a better beard than that.
Yeah, you could have CGI'd a better beard.
You could have CGI'd a better beard than that for $5.
It looks like it's made out of paper, bro. I can't.
Oh my god, man. That's a good way to end it.
That's
All
dog
right.
shit.
Peace out,
All right.
everybody.